Hey guys, this is Kimmy from the Thrifting Sisters, and I hit up a huge church rummage sale this morning, kind of by fluke, and I did pretty well, so I'm excited to show you guys what I have here. If you're new, I'm Kimmy. I am the middle sister of three sisters who all flip items online, eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Facebook Marketplace, hopefully for a profit and to help support our families. So I am the OG. I've been doing this for over 10 years, and then my sisters kind of came along after a couple of years. And so I had been dropping my kids at school, and there was these little signs for a church rummage, and I'm like, okay, we'll see how I'm feeling that morning, and I'll go. Well, I had no idea what I was getting myself into, because it turned out to be a huge rummage sale. Like, I just plopped in the address. I had no idea where I was even going. It was 3 miles from my house, which you're like, how did you not know about this? Church, it was like the opposite direction of what I normally go. And when you're out in like I'm in rural Wisconsin, I don't know. I had no idea how huge this church sale was, but I did really well. I spent $33, and I filled up a reusable bag here, pretty heavy. And I think just one item is going to cover all of that. Let me show you. Let's just get right into it. I found these right off the bat. They're Vionics. Oops. I don't know what way that's going to go. Vionic. I actually shipped out a pair of Vionics just this week. I sold them for $30. I will say that I wouldn't say they were as in style as this, and these are like leather and like a calf hair. So I do believe I'll get a couple extra bucks out of these. Shoes were $2. So I am a little bit disappointed I didn't find other things. This was the only pair of shoes that I found, but they are in really good condition. 8 is a solid size, and they're in really good condition. Yeah. So $2. Comps are in the $40 range for these. I really should have looked up what I sold those. Yeah. I mean, I've sold a couple Vionics before, so they're definitely a good pickup. Now remember, I paid $33 for everything that I got. There's a pair of Packers winter gloves that I got for my son back there. Those were $1. And I also got my husband a layering shirt. So that included those things. So really I spent $30 on like reselling stuff. Now this is just Eddie Bauer, but it is goose down feather. It's a vest. Down here it says storm down. That's how I knew or figured it was down material. You can see it's this really nice red, zip up front, zipper pockets. And then in the back it says, I don't know. You have to kind of look up what this storm down 800. Very nice. It's not like super puffery, so it's more of a lighter weight puffer. Most of the clothes were $2. The most expensive thing was $3, and that was for like a heavy sweater that I picked up. So most of the clothes were $2. Comps for this are, in the $30 to $40 range. So I'm very happy with that. Storm down. If you're looking for, vests, coats, things like that, if it has genuine goose down feather in it or duck feather or whatever, usually that's a good sign that it could be something that is a little bit more high quality. So I actually have some of the comps up right here. I was looking up this Eddie Bauer because Eddie Bauer is a pretty classic but solid brand. So the goose down really put it up a little more. Now I have been binge listening to other resellers for the last couple weeks, trying to up my game. And it's funny because when I first started, if my mom watches this, she'll probably remember when I first started reselling. Okay, I was like 23, 24 years old. Now you guys know my age. I'm super old. And Polo Ralph Lauren was huge. I used to do really well with Polo Ralph Lauren. I had a little baby. I used to hustle Polo Ralph Lauren out of like our tiny shack basement that we had way back then. So I didn't realize that it was such a big thing still, or maybe it's cyclical. Maybe it's coming back. I've been listening to a bunch of other resellers and they're all constantly talking about it. So I'm happy that I've learned that there is, you know, there's still a pretty big market for Polo Ralph Lauren stuff. And the awesome thing is this is a 4XLT, which is a large, harder to find size. Now, I literally just got back from this church sale like 2 hours ago. So I haven't cleaned any of this up. There's, you know, there's a little bit of work to do. But this is a really nice, long, full zip hoodie in 4XLT from Polo Ralph Lauren. Or Ralph Lauren, depending on how you say it. You know, P for polo, which is a little bit more unique. It doesn't have the pony, you know. There's a lot of information that I'm learning about the size of the pony, the color of the pony, all the things. But this is a, actually, it's not a full zip. It's a Henley zip. Jeez. Anyways, kangaroo pocket, 4XLT, Polo Ralph Lauren. What I was looking at for the comps for that, these was actually in the were in the $30 to $40 range. So I spent about $30, and so far I have the Vionics, which should go for about $40, or $30 to $40. That goose down feather should be a $30 to $40, and this should be a $30 to $40. So anything else that's sitting in this stack is really, you know, profit already. Actually, I'm already in the profit based off of those few items. So this Oshkosh, Big Osh, it's a vest back, which is a more desirable style. Now, these were made in China. If they were made in America, which would have put them even more like older, that would have put the value up even more. So if you find Oshkosh Big Osh and it's made in USA, definitely give it a look. How cute are these? I love them. They're like your classic, you know, it's got the carpenter, they're bibs, overalls, which is a very classic and popular style in Oshkosh Big Osh. I can just picture like maybe even my little nephew. These are size 7, so a little big for him. You know, this with the cute little, you know, farming shirt on or something, or plaid. I don't know. It would be super cute. So kids' clothes were $1 to $2. Like I said, almost everything was $1 or $2. So comps for that were in the 25 range. Where you got a lot more of your money was if they were made in USA and vintage. So still a very cute and cool piece in my opinion. I love those bibs. Super cute. This is a brand I pick up quite a bit. Soft Surroundings. It is a size large. And it is a long cardigan. So soft, if you guys could feel it. Which I thought maybe it might be like a cashmere blend, but it's a viscous like rayon spandex. So kind of a soft jersey knit. Oh my gosh. So soft though. It really does feel like cashmere or something. But a very long button front cardigan. These are great for layering. Soft surroundings. This material is so soft. I will list that pretty easily in the $29 range. This was a fun find. You guys are going to be like, what? Tailbots. Size large is a great size. One of the reasons I picked it up is because it's a wool, alpaca, and acrylic blend, but it has wool and alpaca in it. And it's this great olive green, perfect for the time. Look at that, like chunky cable knit. It's actually kind of a mixed knit there. You have some ribbed cardigan here. Very, very nice piece. So this cost me $3. It's actually really, really soft. I quickly looked up comps this morning before I grabbed it. And yeah, this is another $30 to $40 piece. So far, look at my stack. You know, I'm already in like the 120, 150 range, maybe even more. Now this item, there is like a yellow stain on it. So, and my sister is going to be like, don't pick that up. I know, I couldn't help it. It was St. John Sport. I do decent with this brand still. You know, really they're, here's what was cool about it. It had this nautical, look to it. Obviously it's white, like this very classy, classic white, gold, and blue. They marked everything with their size, which I thought was really cute. So this is a very nice nautical piece. There was some yellowing on the sleeve somewhere. I am going to try to do a couple of my easy fixes and see what happens. It's a full zip. Very nice. If I don't get the yellowing out, I will probably try to sell it as is. It's on the sleeve here. But very classic St. John Sport. I'm going to have to put that over there. This is just a kid's item, but it only cost me $1, so I was like, whatever. Just a really classic Adidas hoodie. $15, $20 on the Adidas hoodie. This is Tommy Bahama. And I picked this up because it's so soft. And, you know, honestly, when I do my listings, I will just be honest. I like putting in some of the adjectives or, you know, the descriptive words that I would use, like this tail bits. It might be wool and alpaca, but it's like super soft. This is like a very smooth but soft material. It feels like butter. It really does. It feels like a modal blend, but I don't think it was. Tommy Bahama. Yeah, viscose and spandex again. But Tommy Bahama, a solid black, which is a classic closet staple. And for $2, I figured I'll probably list that in the $25 range and hope to get, you know, a solid $20. Solid 20. Maybe a little more. This I thought was cute. I actually found it in the kids section, and I think it's adults. Because it's a size 8. It's Zara, which I don't pick up a whole lot, but I like the plaid. I like the cropped with the cute little pockets, and it's a button up. So, you know, I'm guessing that they charged me $1 for this. You don't really get like a formal receipt from the church rummage sale. They just like write something down. But, cute. I have a couple more things. Look at this cute bag, y'all. So cute. This I thought was very in season, and the colors were great. And I just sold a Maeve piece. Maeve, which is by Anthropology, and it's a size large. This like mustard kind of yellow, very pretty print with these birds and this boho floral print, like a more of a mock neckline, long sleeves. It's just a very pretty piece from Anthropology. Again, this will bring $20, $25. This I got more for a style pick, but it is still a decent brand. It's Out From Under, which is Urban Outfitters. Made in USA. Yeah, it actually says Urban Outfitters right on it. But, you know, these ribbed thermals, you know, this kind of style for layering is really popular right now. I could see this with some jeans and maybe a shacket over it. It's like a nice, beautiful cream color with some buttons down the front. That's just the size tag there. So it is a small, but it's in style. Urban Outfitters. It's a nice color for right now. So all of that is good. I actually, if my son already didn't have 900 pieces of Packer stuff, I would have gotten this for him, but I'm going to sell it. It's just a solid. The Packers did not do good last night. It's a Packers pullover. There was actually more of a vintage one, but it was like super, super yellowed. So I passed on it. This is just a classic, and it is an extra large, which is my son's size, but he has so much Packers stuff. Yeah, because I even just got him these Packers gloves. So there's what I got. We'll say for $30 because I picked up a couple things for my family. I'm surprised I didn't pick up more. I didn't know what to expect, so I will say I was ill prepared. People had wagons. I saw a t-shirt guy walking out. I'm sure he had some single stitch or something. Note to self, I actually did sign up for their future emails. There was a little sign up, so they must do it pretty big, because even the checkout lady, the cutest little lady ever, was like, oh yeah, you can tell what ones are the regulars, because they must know that it's a big sale. I could have spent more time if I had more arm power, probably. I should have brought a wagon of some sort, but $30, you know. I got this, the Packers, we got the Tommy Bahama. This is the Tailbots Alpaca Wool Blend, Urban Outfitters, Maeve, Soft Surroundings, which is a really nice soft piece. I got those Oshkosh bibs. I got that 4XLT Polo Ralph Lauren, which should do really well. The down feather vest, those Vionics. For $30, y'all, I feel pretty good about it. You guys tell me how you guys are doing, what you think of this church haul. So apparently they do it once a quarter. So like they have a Christmas one, then they have a spring one and a summer one, I guess. Like they'll have another one in like 3-4 months. So I guess it's somewhere where I might be heading to quite often. I guess we'll see. What do you guys think? I'm thinking, you know, pretty solidly I have at least $200 here, probably more. I really should add it up. I'm guessing actually more. Maybe 300. Yeah. I think it was a good, solid, some good, solid finds. You guys let me know if you don't mind hitting the like button or commenting for me. My sisters are like so surprised that I continue to try to keep going with this channel. I mean, I've been thrifting for so long. I've been a reseller for so long. It just seems silly for me not to document or not to share my journey and hopefully connect with other resellers and thrifters and stuff, because I've been doing it for so long. It's literally been my job the entire time that I've been a mom, and I have done pretty well over the years with it. And one of the things about that is, like, you know, you have to adjust to the times, and you have to learn as you go, right? Something that was super popular 2-3 years ago could not possibly be as popular as it is now, right? Or vice versa. Like something that I might not have picked up. You know, I picked up these Polo Ralph Laurens when I first started, which really is more like 12-13 years ago. And it was big and it did really well. And then it crashed like a couple years into me reselling. And so I stopped picking them up. And you know, obviously I've been missing out probably on some sales because they've made a comeback for who knows how long. But I guess that can be part of my information to you guys. Whoever made it to the end is maybe start looking up those sold for Polo Ralph Lauren and find out the styles, the more, you know, the pieces that get you more money. This being a 4XLT is pretty good, because that's a size that's really hard to find. So like I said, hopefully you'll subscribe, like, comment for me, and check in. Let me know how you guys are doing. And I have a couple more thrift hauls to do. I've been trying to do some listing videos and some bolos and all kinds of stuff. So hopefully I'm giving you guys some content that actually you care about. Somebody does out there, hopefully. All right, guys, y'all have a good day.